Yeah, this is just like set up to where everything's in arm's reach. I like to have just the inputs of this ready to go with the patch bay. So I can, yeah, the Prophet, I can toss that straight into the effects pedals and through all the Chase Bliss madness.
Nice, so you got the sub
So
37.
these are totally just Desert Island synths to me. Like, I can do almost anything I need with like an analog sound with these two options. So this is Subsequent 37, which is the next iteration from the Sub 37.
Okay.
Don't really know what the difference is, but it's great. Prophet 6, all analog, polyphonic. So here's another synth up here. This is a Make Noise No Coast, which is like a semi-modular. It's kind of just weird. You don't come to this synth with something in mind. You come to it to see what it's going to give you. And maybe that's just like a testament of my own patching skills, but you really never know what you're going to get with it. It doesn't run like a typical subtractive synth with like filters and stuff. It does like really odd harmonic like additions and multiplications, which is just interesting. This is my mascot. Never stop doing epic shit. Bleep me. Here's another quirk from Brian Eno. I don't know when they made this, but you should pull one out of here. Tell us what you get.
Let's see.
What is it?
Use filters.
Use filters. There you go. Not with this one. You gotta go over here for that.
Synth filters. Just,
So this is random. They're just all these little like quips, kind of like Rick Rubin style, that'll say some sort of like vague creative prompt to kind of like hijack your brain. Trust in the you of now. Take that as you will. Use an unacceptable color.
Okay.
So if you're just like stuck, like sometimes these are fun to just kind of like
give you permission.
Apply it to what, and then they're so vague that you can kind of apply it to whatever. I can show you the guitars.
Sure.
I'm more of like a breadth of color rather than like deep quality for each guitar because I'm not really a guitar player at all. So I kind of have like a spread of different types of things. So I have like a P-bass type color just from Squire, which they're like 480 bucks. So they're fairly accessible as far as price point.
Yeah.
This is like short scale with like nylon wounds. So it's just very much of like a plunky, extremely different from the other one. This is more unique to kind of like my style. And it's, I had my friend replace the pickups. I got it because the cutaway is so deep that you can get a bow in here and you can bow the strings and really play it kind of like a cello almost, but like through the pedals. So that's why I have that one. Baritone, humbucker, electric, single coil, and then a couple of acoustics. So kind of just like try to have some, just like a lot of variety with guitars rather than one single guitar that's like my pride and joy. That's what the piano's for. Yeah, there's just tons of random little instruments. This is an Appalachian dulcimer, which I don't use that often, but it's definitely cool to bow. I've done the most of that, like cigar box guitar with humbuckers. This is actually really useful for a slide. You can just kind of put on your lap, like a lap steel, but jankier. It's like 80 bucks on Amazon, but yeah, just makes a great sound. Alto sax, always got to honor your roots. Awkward 7th grader with a middle school fro, that was me. It's hard to imagine that now these days. You never know when you're gonna need some hand perk, the tambourine, shaker, poorly stored sticks. One thing I'm big on is like doing your own cymbal rolls. So most of the work I've done is as a composer. Most composers will just fly in like a cymbal sample, like a swell that they love. I find that like actually recording your own creates a lot more life and just like, you can actually craft like the shape of the crescendo compared to a sample. So I do have like a couple cymbals I'll put up some 414s and record.